From the floor of the CME Group, this is Danny Riley with today's mid-afternoon update. You know, we may have a hard time hitting this cash close. But anyways, you know what I'm going to call this video? I'm going to call this video the Russel Rebalance Hoax. The high of the day in the S&P came in at 1949.80 early in the day. The low came in at 1943.80 mid-morning. That's a total of 6-handle range, guys. At last, we're 1948 even. We're down 7 ticks on the day. Total volume, we have 800,000 minis traded and 1.3 thousand big S&Ps traded in the pit. Now look, Monday's the last trading day of the second quarter, and then which is supposed to be down. But you know what? There's a lot of negative stuff floating around about today in this rebalance. And the first trading day of the month is supposed to be higher. So, look, I think thin to win is going to prevail over all this at the end of the day. Now, yeah, we do have a walkaway trade that we talk about, and that's usually not on the Friday before the last trading day of the month. It's usually on the last trading day of the month. So if you're talking walkaway, you better start talking walking away on Monday, not on Friday. Now, look at Monday's economic schedule includes the Chicago PMI, the Chicago National Fed Activity Index, the PMI Manufacturing Index, and existing home sales. So on top of the quarterly rebalance, you have those economic releases. And then going into today, like a lot of folks, I think that the Russell imbalance, I know that Ed Cashman is saying from UBS that there's $17 billion to sell, but I'm going to warn you guys. They just don't sell $17 billion in stock. Somebody else put it in an even larger number, like $25 to $50 billion. That's impossible. The total rebalance will be under $20 billion, and I'm going to warn you guys about this. If you're keying off of that, there's a very likelihood that it's paired off, because that's the way it goes. These rebalances are usually paired off, and then there's a little net residual, either buy or sell. But from what I see over the Twitter and from what I see in the room, a lot of people think we're going in the tank, and I don't think that at all. I really, really think as we go into the end of the day and we go into Monday and we go into Tuesday, it is going to be a total thin-to-win type trade going into the 4th of July holiday. Look, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be coming back on the cash close to give you any kind of what the imbalance is. I'll be putting it out on Twitter, but our guy John's got an emergency today. He's got to go, and we're going to leave it like that. I hope you guys had a great week, and I want to apologize for not being on the last couple of days' videos. I had a couple of doctor appointments. You know, an old guy like me, I got to keep up with the doc. But anyways, we'll leave it like that. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll see you on Monday on the opening print.